afternoon. Everyone say hi to Monster. Alright, so hello, good afternoon. I know it's summertime. I know that we're also transitioning from kindergarten to first grade. We're in kindergarten when we're adding and we're subtracting, we're counting, we're drawing, we're counting by fingers, and also counting by blocks and putting the biggest number in your head and then counting up from there. We want to make that transition into a more efficient and productive way, which means that in second grade, what we usually do is we start decomposing because it becomes more efficient later on when we're doing those double 2-digit numbers and those 3-digit numbers, okay? So I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Be awesome, be amazing, and be kind here. So in kindergarten and in first grade, we used the number line strategy, which was put the bigger number in our heads and then we counted up. So I am going to actually erase that. So what they did in first and second grade, kindergarten and first grade, they put the bigger number, so they started with the bigger number, and all they did was they counted up to the next add-in. So what is 3 more than 25? 25, 26, 27, and 28. So I know that 3 more than 25 is 28, okay? Same problem, different strategy. We're going to be doing the friendly number strategy, which is decomposing. And all I'm going to do is go to my nearest 10. Here's my 25. I know that my nearest 10 could be either 20 or 30, but I'm always going to go to the one lower. So I know that 25 is actually 20. There's my nearest 10. And 5. But I'm not done yet. I'm also going to have my next add, and I'm just going to bring it down, and it's going to be a 3. So now I'm working with 20 and 5 and 3. Now I'm going to look for similarities. My similarity is I have 2 1-digit number here, which is my ones. I know that 5 and 3, if I put them together and add them, is going to be an 8. So I have 5 and 3 is actually 8. Right there. So there's my 8. But I'm not done yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add back my nearest 10, which is my 20. Okay, so I'm going to bring down my 20. 20 and 8 is 28. Same problem, different strategies. Can you put that back, Thaddeus, please? Yeah. Same problem, different strategies, but the answer is the same. This is going to be more beneficial when we start doing hundreds and double tens. Okay, because we don't want to do any more circles. We don't want to have to come up from 48 to like 532. So this is something that we did all the time. Now we all know that 7 and 5 is 12. In kindergarten and first grade, we use again the number line strategy. We're going to pull you back a little bit. Okay, I have my 7 and I had to figure out what was 5 more than 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know that 5 more than 7 is 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. But we're also going to be using our decomposing strategy, which is similar to this. It's actually going to be this. Okay, this is our friendly number strategy, our making 10 strategy. 7 plus 5. Okay, now I'm going to look at my bigger number, is what our first grade teachers taught us to do. I'm always going to look at my bigger number because it's easier to work with. Okay, less to move around. Here's my 7. Now what do I do to make this into a 10? My nearest 10. I know that 7 and 3 is 10. So I'm going to do 3 here. In this circle, it should be a 10. So here's my whole. Here's my 5. If I put one part, take from my 5, from my whole, and put one part as my 3, my next part I know is going to be a 2 because I know that 3 and 2 is 5. But that was able, by decomposing, it's able to give you my 10, which is my friendly number. So here's my 10. 7 and 3 is 10. But I'm not done yet. I'm still working with this number. Bring it down. 7, 10, and 2 is 12. Same answer, different strategy. So this is the more sophisticated strategy. Again, it's going to benefit us when we start working with double digits and triple digits. So let's model that real quick. I'm going to do the same friendly number strategy. 20 and 3, I'm going to go to my nearest 10, but go down. Not my 30, right? Because that's no longer my nearest 10. It's going to be a 20. So here's my 20. But if I have a 20, right, I know that it's going to be 20 and 3. All I'm doing is breaking it down and decomposing. Then I'm going to do that with my 11. Same thing, my nearest 10 would be a 10. And my 1 would be a 1. Because I know that 10 and 1 is 11, and 20 and 3 is 23. Now I'm going to be looking for similarities. What are similar numbers that I can add quickly? I know that 3 and 1 is 4. So I'm going to say, oh my goodness, I can see my single digits, 3 and 1. 3 plus 1 equals 4. I have that and I have that. I am done with working with these two. Now I have a 4. Here's my 4. But I'm not done yet. Now I have my 10s to work with, my 2-digit numbers. I know that 20 plus 10 is a 30. And so here's my new friendly number. Now I know that 30 and 4 is 34. And that is what we're working towards. We haven't actually gotten there yet, but we are working towards it, and I want to make sure that our parents know that we're working towards it so that we know how to support our students. When we start working with hundreds, tens, and ones, that'll be same concept, just different numbers.